Alright, you. Alright. So we're outside. We're gonna do this mukbang stream. So yeah. Alright. So yeah, what I did is I made these eggs and potatoes and peppers. But yeah, it's kind of just the name of the stream being that sort of like a joke type of thing. Like I don't know. It's because somebody was like, you should do a mukbang, but you know, it's where you eat a bunch of food. But yeah, I was gonna eat anyway. I was maybe not gonna stream, so it is what it is. It's just Fire J Gaming. What's up, Jesus is Lord? Word. That's what they say. Keep the grind up. I'm from the East Coast of the United States, New York. Ryan Wand. That's a cool name. Yeah, man. It's pretty good. Yes, sir. Was just passing by and heard that. Good on you, brother. Jesus is King. The King of Kings, right? And yeah, having breakfast for lunch, dinner type thing. I haven't eaten all day, so. Oh man, come to think of it though, I have a coffee. Not. I didn't bring it right here. Ow! Like, what is on this driveway? Ow, ow, ow. Alright. Yeah, I got the movie called The King of Kings, but I'm not gonna pose on. I'm not gonna be a poser like on the whole Gospels thing. I don't. I mean, I've heard a lot of. Oh damn! I gotta warm this up a tiny bit. I've heard a lot of talk about it, and a lot of people reciting passages. Yeah, like I've heard a lot of commentary, pretty much, on Jesus and in the Bible, but. So yeah, I'm not gonna be a poser and act like I've read it all. I definitely haven't read like all the parts with Jesus beginning to end, but I read all the parts when it comes to Moses. Um, I read the Moses parts. I read the parts about King David, and yeah, I agree. I should have, but I've read the parts with King David and Joseph, and Genesis, and all that. So I mean, I felt that was important in itself. A lot of that. So, but yeah, like I do have to get to that at some point. People keep saying. Scrolled so far, reached Jesus live stream. Yeah, people say that. Hey, bro, what's good? Shirag. Well, I guess like the mukbang thing ain't a bad idea. Yeah, the Old Testament is interesting, but in terms of living your life and understanding what all the Old Testament is leading up to. Where are you from, brother? America, USA, New York. Yeah. Yeah. Kurt Cobain. Holy crap. Maybe we could start doing this more because my hair looks like shit, but mukbangs are successful. Like, we got to start doing these lunch streams. I guess, yeah, people love cooking streams. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure do. I play guitar. Somebody's looking at my channel. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, definitely. Feel free to sub and you know, show up and we can talk about theology and religious stuff at any point, An anonymous AGI. Let me check your channel activity real quick. Yeah, you're the okay. Let's do it. Let's put you as the pinned comment on that. Like, mukbangs are toxic. People are getting fat. God bless King Koopa. Yeah, I kind of just did the mukbang title as a meme because, like, I'm not a fatty or anything. You know, gotta keep the grind up. No, yeah. Yeah, in a way, I've never considered myself one either. Like, they always, people, you know, they want me to say that I'm one, but I've refrained from claiming to be that my whole life because I disagree with, like, a lot of organized religion and most of what I see. What religion are you? Hindu, huh? Interesting. Isn't Hindu like pagan? Like, it has its multiple gods? I definitely don't know as much about it as I do like Western religion. Wow. $33 million, huh? Yeah, I just finished that whole plate. It's pretty damn good. Eggs, potatoes, onions, and pepper. Not bad. Would have been better with like cheese or something. Hmm. And yeah, like yeah, I was about to say that one, that kind of aligns like how you said deities, but then one God. Like in the Hindu religion, like you're sort of saying that there's like all those deities people worship, but then there's still like a one true God sort of thing, or one that kind of like made everything, like a creator. Damn, that was good. Yep. How cool am I? Yes, a human possesses power to become a deity using his inner energy, but all energy answers to one God, Vishnu. Hmm. Very interesting stuff. Holy Trinity, Vishnu, caretaker, Shiva, destroyer, and Dharma, creator. Ow, fuck. This is bullshit. My feet are too soft. I feel like I'm preaching on it. No, you're not preaching. You're kind of like spitting a little bit of you're kind of talking some of what your culture has taught you, you know. So in a way, it's I don't know, it's technically unusual knowledge compared to what I ever hear about, or it's a rare take because I probably don't really like attract too many Eastern philosopher types, you know what I mean? But there's a lot of, I mean, you know, yeah. I don't see it as like preaching really at all. It's all good. I could say that like I wasn't really taught all that much growing up other than to believe whatever I want, and that ends up me being me like looking at a lot of Western stuff and you know making do with it, you know. I do have opinions about Eastern philosophy. Like I do, like you say you won't leave your religion, but like to understand things. I'm the same way. But like at this, everyone should be allowed to believe whatever they want. Like, yeah, that's how I am though. Like I don't want to leave the Western philosophy um world of thinking in a way, like, you know. But yeah, like that's why in a way I wanna, you know, all I want is to like when it comes to that is master like the Western way. But I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's like a different world out there, you know? I bet it would be very cool to see the Eastern world and things like that. And experience things. One second, guys. Damn. Looks dirty down there. Why would it ever be? Yeah, I gotta like refill the sugar thing. My kind of lover, my kind of lover, my kind of lover. Hello, Andrea. There definitely is. Haha, I've heard people visiting India and spiritually enlightened. Anyways, I gotta go, buddy. It's nice to talk to you. I sub. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. Somebody was, so yo, like, I was at the drive-in last night, and the worst movies, like, they had Fantastic Four and Final Destination. And the Fantastic Four shit, like, I don't even know what I was watching. It sucked. That's all I have to say. I was really bored. But it was because I, like, got brought. Like, I didn't want to go. I was just with a friend and my brother, you know. Next thing you know, we're at the drive-in. It sucked. That's all I could say. So yeah, I should do like como está Spanish. I don't speak Spanish, but habla no español or whatever. But I do speak English, and I can understand like a tad bit of Spanish, but not really at all. I just remember fragments from from Spanish class that I failed, and yeah. Sorry, you know Spanish. No speak Spanish, so no el speako Spanish. But my family knew Spanish. My grandmother, my father, and people in my family knew Spanish, but nobody taught me. Sorry, this Andrea probably can't even understand me. Hablo no Spanish. ¿Cómo está Spanish? Yeah, I might give up on this whole stream right here. Yeah, screw it. The mukbang thing's fizzling out. Anyway. So, it was cool to hang out with you guys. Thank you, everybody who commented and subscribed and liked the video or liked the stream. Might do some guitar stuff, might do some video game stuff. We'll figure it out. It's been a weird time lately, but yeah. I'm definitely trying to keep the grind going. I lost a little bit of momentum, but I know that it's not impossible to get all that back. It's just, you know. So anyway, peace out, everybody. I'm into the stream.